morning everyone, hope you've had a fabulous weekend. I'm finally getting around to doing the tutorial on the Stamp-a-ma-jig. For those of you who have asked how it works, and this is for Debbie who wanted to know, can we be absolutely sure that it will stamp in exactly the same place that we think it will? Yes you can. Stamp-a-ma-jig is absolutely awesome. You can exactly know where you're going to stamp your image, which is really important sometimes. So, I've got a bit of a cold, so if I start to sneeze, please excuse me, nothing personal. When you get your Stamp-a-ma-jig, you're going to have two pieces. So you're going to have the actual positioner, and then you're going to have this plastic sheet, which is what you're going to stamp onto. Yours will be black, mine is 6 years old, and I bought it from the States with me. It is purple, but yours will be black. Not a problem, exactly the same product, just a different colour. So one of the things that I like to do with our Stamp-a-ma-jig is when I want to line up two-step stamps exactly, this comes in absolutely invaluable. For those of you who don't know what a two-step stamp is, this is one of our two steps. This is out of the Roses a Rose. And as you can see, we've got two images. One is a really solid image. This is the one that we're going to stamp in the light colour. And then we have this one, which is more of a outline. And this is the one that we're going to stamp over top of our original one, but we're going to stamp it in a darker colour. So we'll start with the heavy image. We're going to stamp it in the light colour of Apricot Appeal, and then we're going to come back and we're going to stamp right over top of that light image with our darker image, and that will be in the pumpkin pie. Okay, so what we're going to do is ink up our solid image. So this is the one we're going to stamp first, and we're going to stamp it right onto our cardstock. So as you can see, it's nothing exciting. You kind of go, oh well, whatever. But what happens is when we put our solid image, a darker image on top of our solid image, that's when it really pops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up this overlay image, and I'm going to ink it in this pumpkin pie. What I'm going to do with my Stamp-a-ma-jig, I don't know if you can see that, but I have pushed the plastic sheet right up into the corner of the positioner. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay it down, push it up into the corner, and we're going to take our stamp and we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to push the wood block right up into the corner, and we're going to stamp onto the plastic sheet. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but we now have our rose image on our plastic sheet. This is where it comes in handy, because by putting it down, and I know you can't see this because the light's behind me, but by putting the plastic sheet right over top of our original image, I can see exactly where it's going to stamp. So I'm going to now put my stamp positioner back in place. I'm going to put it up against the corner of my plastic sheet. I'm going to take the plastic sheet away, re-ink up my image again, and push it into the corner again so you know exactly where it's going to stamp, and stamp onto that piece of card. Now you can see I have my Apricot Appeal underneath, just like we did, but I also have that second image over top where it really gives you that three-dimensional look. It's very, very pretty. So, very, very cool. I know exactly where I'm going to stamp. So we're going to put that one to one side. And one of the other things I think is very cool to be able to do is to be able to do a shadow. So if you've got letters and you want to create what looks like a shadow, you can do that very easily. Oh, helps if you have a stamp. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to ink up my image, and I'm just starting off with the Sahara sand. That's going to be my lighter colour. So I'm going to stamp it onto my cardstock. Very, very easy. Okay, but to do my shadow, I am going to stamp the same image again, and I'm going to stamp it in ruby red this time. Now I'm just using another corner of my Stamp-a-ma-jig. When you've finished using your Stamp-a-ma-jig, just either use your mist or even run it under a bit of warm water and soap, clean it off, and it's ready to be put away and used for the next time. You do not need to replace these every time. Okay, so I'm just using another corner, and do the same thing. I've pushed my stamp positioner up against the corner of the plastic sheet. I'm stamping my image onto the sheet. So I don't know if you can see that. The lighting is terrible. Okay, and then what I can do is I can literally tell exactly where it is going to stamp. So I'm just making it slightly off center, and I know you can't see that because of the light, but you'll see it in a second, hopefully. Right, so I'm going to ink it up again in my ruby red, and because I know exactly where it's going to stamp, it's going to give me a real shadow. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I have my ruby red, and then I have those little highlights that look like it's a shadow behind. Very, very easy to do. If you need any help, if you've got any questions, please give me a call or drop me an email, and I'll be glad to help you. If you want to order one, of course you can always do that through me. Really cool. Hope that has helped. Have a good day, and I'm going to get to the Builder Brads and do that one very shortly as well too. Thanks. Have a good day.